Okay, now we're live. We're live on YouTube now. We just picked that up. Just trying new things here as we work out some of the kinks. And takes that one high for ball two.
What do you say, Ryan? I think we're due for a big inning.
Yeah, we need a big one right here. Turn it over, turn it around. Let's get some action going.
7 spot, 8 spot, 9 spot. One of my golf scores.
Look at that. Nice. Lots of crooked numbers.
Good through.
That ball hit chopper to short, scoops it cleanly, fires over to.
I think Michael can get into one here.
Oh, yep. I'd like to welcome all of our YouTube channel viewers, subscribers all across this country.
Fenwick's a nice patient hitter. He's not going to take anything. He's not going to swing at anything that's not in the zone. Going to make this guy get in the zone.
Now he's upstairs quite a bit. That's 4 in a row now. So Fenwick takes ball 2. So like and subscribe to the channel if you're watching. Feel free to write down some comments.
Any positive ones, please.
We can always do things better. So, you don't have to beat us up too bad.
Right.
We're both capped out on the salary here. We just signed this 2-year contract with our new production director. He's drained the budget for the next 2 years.
The pay is 0.
And that's going to be a walk. Katina trots down to first base. And runners are on first and second for the Friars. Or Bukalo steps up the plate for the Friars.
First and second, nobody out, Ryan. Would you say we're in business?
I would say we're in business.
This is where we got to make this happen. We've had some opportunities like this season. Somebody's got to get a big hit here.
And Zach Morgan on deck for the Friars. Here comes the pitch. Boog takes a look at it. Shows bump, pulls it back, and that's a ball 1.
Yeah, I think as long as this guy can't get, until this guy gets in the zone, I would keep waiting him out here.
Beautiful day here at the Priory.
Boy, it's turned out nice, hasn't it? Wow.
Ball fouled back on a play, 1-1 account. Yeah, it started out a little cold, a little rainy. Browns crew did a great job during the first game today, morning game here. It started at first pitch at 11 o'clock. And they had the field looking in really good condition after the storm that came through last night. And this is the second game of the day, and this is the first game of the doubleheader here for the Friar Junior varsity squad.
Fun day of baseball here, man. Got to get a W.
Curveball to Boot drops in there for a strike called, and it's 1-1. 1-2, excuse me.
The curveball is coming in nice and light. Man, I'm sure it's hard for these hitters to adjust to something that slow and that loopy. It's not
time called by the batter. Sorry, partner.
No, they're just not used to seeing that. And it's easy to say it's easy to adjust to, but it's harder to do. So hopefully Book can put something in play here.
That elevated fastball is giving our hitters some trouble here, but that's going to put away Book for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Zach Morgan. Zach Morgan should reach. It's going to bring up the top of the order. Home plate umpire. D.
Brown
leading off that home plate again. Keeps a tidy home plate there.
Yeah, he does. He's not messing around out there. So he's putting the ball in play here, and hopefully we can advance these runners to second, third. Somebody gets a big hit, get back. Nobody home, go.
And that play at second base goes way in the center field. And tossed, pitcher made a play at second. That ball just skipped past and rolled out into the outfield.
How are you?
Nothing doing there. Now we got runners on the corners with 1 away. Zach Morgan at the plate.
We'll see what we do first and third here, Ryan. Generally try to set somebody in motion. We'll see what the Spartans want to do. What we've been doing a lot, though, is that they've been throwing through. And going third isn't kind of ready to get home. I'd like to see him be home if that throw goes through, although it doesn't look like the second baseman and shortstop are pinching in at all. Michael's going to take off. We'll see what happens. He's going.
Now you got to go. He throws it, you got to go. And he doesn't. Yeah, and I'm not even going to say it, partner.
Needless to say, not the still one. So defensive.
That's something different. That always gets you going.
It does get me going.
Continue trots over to second base with no throw in the play, and Friars are business second and third here. And that ball misses way upstairs. One ball,
One strike.
one strike, one away. Runners at second and third for the Friars. Friars down 2-1.
Oh, for a base hit here, Ryan.
Nice little shot over the second baseman's head by Zach Morgan. It'd be spectacular. Sorry, takes a hack at that one. It's a piece of it. Nice swing by Zach Morgan, the catcher for the Friars.
Defense coming in with the 2 strikes. Hopefully he can take advantage of that. Puts it on the ground, slide it past these guys. But contact here is critical.
That misses upstairs with one away here. Beckett's on deck. Beckett Jamel on deck and really barreled up one in the first inning into the left center gap. And center fielder made a nice play, hung up just a bit for him. So he will get a chance to bat here, barring anything unforeseen.
Yeah, no doubt.
That ball hit into the gap, and that's going to be a single. That's going to drive in one. Here comes Book around third. He's going to be held there. And Zach Morgan gets a SBI single through the left side of the infield. Nice. Ed O'Neill in the run for Zach Morgan at first base. Ed O'Neill, blazing speed on the basebans.
When you get a situation like that, you got second and third, and they got 2 strikes, and they bring the infield in. You're really just looking to make contact there, and that's what he did. He just put a nice little ground ball out there, but the infield in, he was able to shoot it past them. And got a critical run in there to tie this game. Keep the line moving. We still got first and third with 1 out. I bet Ed will be in motion here.
Should be a tie score, yeah?
Yes, we got a 2-2 game.
2-2 game. Beautiful piece of hitting by Morgan. And O'Neill deals second base without a throw. Again, the Friars are threatening with second and third here and 1 away.
It's a first pitch of strike. Yeah.
First pitch strike called, yes, sir. I think Beckett showed bunt, hold it back.
Oh, for base hit here. Harry Carey used to say when I watched the Cubs as a kid.
That curveball bounces in. Big right center gap out there. Spartans kind of shading over to that left side of the field.
Yeah.
Right fielder playing straight up. So there's a big gap out there right center.
He is really shading over there. It's almost like the right fielder is controlling the whole center and right side of the field there.
Beckett gets one on the outside part of the plate, and he knocks that one. Kind of a chopper to shortstop. Throws it over for out number 2, and that's going to be an infielder's choice. RBI for Beckett. And that's going to move the Friars ahead 3-2.
Contact's a beautiful thing.
People have been talking about it for years. And that's going to bring up Gio Rangel with 2 away here. 2 runs in already in this inning. Friars
to its calling time. Hopefully, he can
take the lead.
Extend that lead to 4-2. Keep this inning going.
That's interesting to me. Well, it looks like maybe the outfield's playing straight up now with the lefty out. Okay.
Yeah, a little more straight up this time. Yes.
They say they couldn't be shaded here, and that sun is starting to peek through here a little bit more. Maybe t-shirt weather.
And when this pitcher's missing, he's missing up.
He is missing up. Absolutely.
He's got a real nice curveball that's baffling our guys, but that fastball is being left up. Hopefully, leave it up and not up too much for the charge into it. It's getting down.
That one's going to go a little pop-up flare to the third baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. That's going to do it for the Friars. But if they after scoring 2 runs and they take on the lead here as the Friars lead 3-2 against the Spartans, we're moving into the be back in just 2 minutes. Yeah, mine's
Okay.
right there. So don't worry. We'll give it to
Okay.
maybe he wants to give
All
us
right.
a little action
Jack Fagan taking them out again
from the stands.
for the top of the third. He fires once for ball one. Partner had to step out for a minute. I'm going to handle the play-by-play duties here in the top of the third. Hey, buddy, don't lose it now. Don't lose it. Settle in. You're okay. He did right away. Number 3 hitter up. Hit by pitch, the number 2 hitter there. I think it was a curveball that maybe broke too much. Considering this. So the runner moves to second base with nobody out here in the top of the third. You got to go right after him. 328 can get in the zone here pretty quickly and go after these hitters and nice clean inning. It's a good pitch. Good pitch, buddy. Good pitch. Good pitch. Keep firing. Good pitches. Taking some 40 pitches here. Top of the third, nobody out. Pretty efficient so far. Keep going after these hitter firing strikes, taking your chances with them putting the ball in play. Got it. And it is 3-3 ball. Pitch fired for a strike. Your curveball that he broke off in there. Very good pitch, called strike. Hopefully he can get us out of this inning here. He's got to keep going after him. Got to keep firing him. We can do that. There he goes. Good pitch. Excellent curveball there. He went curveball, fastball, curveball in that sequence there, and I think he was able to switch up on that hitter. Didn't know it was coming. Got a critical strikeout in this game. Hopefully, he can go after this guy too. Nice pitch. Excellent pitch for strike one. Fastball outside corner. And 28 Fagan looks like he's reached a little bit deeper here to throw that fastball maybe a little harder. He's got him 0-2. We'll see what he does. Get some break off a curveball. Yep. Excellent pitch. Two excellent hitters there. He's got one more to get out of this. That was some excellent pitching. So they got that guy in third. I'd like to get out of this inning right here. Excellent pitching. So he's dug a little deeper for that fastball here based on the hitter's reactions. It's coming in a little hotter. And right. All right, buddy. Pretty good pitch there. was able to loft it right over the shortstop's head. Get him. Ball and play, Junior Bernard there. Great throw. Play, ball, on first. Jimmy Knock there lead us off here in the bottom of the third. We got a 4-3 ball game. The Spartans are leading. Send pitcher Dane on the mound. Firing once. And Junior laces it into left center field for a base hit. Another good start by the Friars this inning. Hopefully, LA can keep this going. Hitters are seeing the ball well here in the early part of this game as we're got a lot of contact, a lot of hard contact. Good day to hit out here. Weather's been cold, wet recently. Today's kind of a nicer day to get after it. Fires once for ball one.
Hey, Dan, how are you? Here. Thank you for a little mid-inning interruption there. Break. We're grilling hot dogs and brats out there in left field. Had to go get a sample.
Did you really?
No.
I was going to say. Called strike for 1-1 count here.
All right, what do we got here? 1-1 count. We got a runner on second. I saw nice rocket out into left center.
Yeah, he laced that one in the left center field. Now he's standing at second base on the stolen base, and we already got a guy in scoring position. Hopefully we can keep this going here. Ryan, you missed the top of the third. Fagan pitched pretty well. It looks like he reached another level with his fastball. He was able to blow it by him much more than he had in the first couple innings.
Beautiful. Yeah. 3 up, 3 down.
No, they got a couple runs off us, but we're down.
Oh, they did.
Yeah, we're down 4-3 innings. Yeah.
Here's that curveball again. He's missing with the fastball, but when he hits that fastball, it makes that curveball look a lot more
They swing right over the top
deceiving. Yeah. Shaking off the first call by the catcher here. Fox got his lead at second. Bastido stands in. It's like a change up there. Circle change? I don't know.
Yeah, kick change. One of those change ups. A million different ways to grip a change up, literally. And I think Elliott's ready for it, though. I think he's going to drive one here. Right over the first baseman's head. They can sense it.
That ball bounces in there. 3-2 the count to Bastido here with nobody out, and Bach is on third base. So the tying run just a few feet away. How many feet?
90 feet.
90 feet away, they say.
90 feet. This is a big pitch here. If Bastido can get on, get us that first and third situation again, with nobody out, we'll be in.
Any kind of contact here is going to get it done for the Friars, unless it's a pop up in the infield. Or a hot shot to first. And it's into that. Do it. And that did it. So put the bat on the ball pays off for the Friars as Bastido hits a hot shot to the first baseman. That's going to score Bach, and that's going to tie the game, bring up Nero here with nobody on. One away here.
Rocco can drive something here.
Yeah, I'd like to see him barrel one up here. It'd be good to see.
Pitcher's going to go right into his zone.
Got a big right center gap again. Right field line is open. That ball misses way high.
He's missed way high a lot. It's interesting for a pitcher that's really, really in control and throwing a lot of competitive pitches. Once in a while, he really leaves that pitch up.
Takes out right down the middle for strike one called.
Change that eye level on him. I think that first pitch mixed him up. He throws that again. He'll flush it.
He'll be looking at curveball here.
There it is.
And that ball driven out in the left field. Looks like a can of corn for the left fielder. Reels it in for out number 2. You stayed on the curveball, but just put a little too much air under it. I'd have to say you were sitting for that curve.
He was. He didn't.
He knew it was coming. That's going to bring up Caleb Flanagan here for the Friars.
Flanagan.
2 away.
It's some 2-out magic here.
First pitch curveball. Flanagan fouls it back and out of play.
Good swing there by Caleb.
If you like the live stream today, I encourage you, please shoot us a couple of likes, comments. All is welcome. We're running a multicam stream here today. The Friary. 0-1 to Flanagan. Pitcher kicks, fires, leaves that curveball way up.
Way up there. Way up. Huh?
Defensively, how'd we do last inning?
Pretty good. There was a rocket to center field that, if the center fielder would have read it right, he could have gotten there, but it was a tough play.
Another hit ground ball over to second baseman, scoops it up, and that's going to do it for the Friars. But not before scoring the tying run. Bach is 2 for 2 today, and represented the tying run from third base on Bastido's fielder's choice to the first baseman. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. Nothing's really plugged in anything.
Ball it back and look down the foul ball. Use it, make it hurt.
We're good. I got full power.
Third ball, left it up. 1-2 count. Got a breakdown on that one. Ryan just pitch over his head, but he didn't drop the bat. That's a foul ball. Jesus.
The ball fouled and out, played on the right field line. Macedo gives chase, and that one smoked its first car of the season.
That didn't sound good. T. Brown's laughing.
Help playing up like he noticed that one, and we got a slug bug on the side of the road with a dented hood.
Yeah,
and that one smashed out in the left field. A one hopper out to Mike Katinick. Gets it into Rangel. It's a solid single. Nothing working.
Doesn't take power to it.
Yeah. Right. And what are we gonna do here?
Blue Jack can hold him on the first base here. Not let that runner get too far ahead. Keep going after this hitter.
That target low. Get that target low at first. You want that target right around mid-knee. That one fouled off the backstop.
He had no 2 count against this guy last time and then tried to work him. This guy did an excellent job fouling it off. I mentioned to a walk, which is why we're
0-1 the count.
You mentioned he wanted to score too, so this would be nice to get this guy. Hopefully turn this double play.
Ball misses just inside.
They missed by much. Good pitch.
Fouled on play, and man, right on the Harlem Avenue again.
Harlem Avenue's getting a lot of action here this inning. I think
at $5 a baseball, it's to be an expensive proposition.
It's good as ever. I think he's getting it in on them a lot. And these guys but they're good hitters. They're fouling it off. So it's all right. Turn it.
Double play ball. Second baseman over to first.
All right.
They get one only there. Lead runner at second. Nice play by the Friars.
That's why it's so critical. Well, one out. Yeah. That's why it's so critical, Ryan, to keep that runner at first base. You know, if he gets on base, whether it's a hit or a walk, you keep him there, you keep that force there, and you keep them from just running around the base. Because once you get to second, it's easier to get to third. Good pitch.
Fagan looking strong on the mound for the Friars. Scores tied up 4-4 here.
Go in here to get
top of the fourth here.
It'd be nice to get us out of this. Move this guy off over first base.
First of a double header here for the Friars.
Okay, keep firing.
We'll pick this up here in a minute. Might as well turn it off. When that's dead, I'll slide it back over to here.
Good pitch. Go after him.
Good.
Come back and get him. Gotta get this guy. Let's get this guy.
Fall straight up, catcher Zach Morgan out, making a play, and he makes a beautiful catch. That is one of the hardest plays in baseball. He didn't get his body turned around, so the baseball's actually moving away from him towards the outfield.
That was a big out. Big
difficult play, and Zach Morgan made it look easy, and he gets number 2 for the Friars. Beautiful play by the catcher.
Excellent. That's great. Doing a great job, Byron.
Strike one. Game changer logo right on it. Nice pitch
Oh
there. I
man,
like that. I like that
1-1
pitch.
count. I got the game changer wrong. Everybody, it's 1-1. Maybe 2-1. Please disregard. Maybe I'll throw a ball here and correct it for me, or rather just get out of the inning.
As long as your dad doesn't call and yell at us. Got him.
That's it. That's it. That's it.
Nice little snap throw by Morgan over to first base. Nearly gets the runner cheating. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 away here.
Go right after him here, Jack. Go right after him. What do we got to get out of this inning here, man?
Let's see if he can feature that fireball. That ball hit out in the center field. Beckett plays it on 1 hop. Fires it over. And man, they would have had him dead at third. Wisely gets it in quickly, and they keep him at first and second here with 2 outs. No damage there.
And critical at bat here. I feel like the top of their lineup is good.
Awesome.
Soft contact here.
It's out. Strike 1 called. First pitch by Fagan. Slips the leather.
Excellent first pitch there. Excellent first pitch.
With authority.
This would be a big inning you got it, Brian. Go to that bottom of that fourth with a tie ball game.
That ball hit up in the air. I don't know where it's at.
Just right over on the other side of the fence here. Should be easy to retrieve that one. One of the players on our bench.
Lineup board looking tonight.
Look just do some more. Looks like
We line up defensively.
some more here.
Yeah.
0-2 count here. You think he can bury one in? Maybe a high fastball. Maybe
I think he's going to go right at him with the heat. Yeah, partner. Here it comes.
Don't leave it too meaty, though. Don't leave it too meaty.
Well, he goes to looks like off speed there. Maybe tried to snap off a curve, left high.
Yep. Well, the curve there against the lefty. Sometimes he gets a sweeper and it comes in and hits the batter. Hopefully he's got to locate one perfect here.
1 ball, 2 strike,
That's
2 outs here. Tie score first and second. Beautiful pitch by Jack Fagan to retire the side. No run score. Tie score here as we move to the 4th inning. We'll be back in just 2 minutes. Oh my God.
What happened? We were on some sort of mute or something? It's too many things. It's too many. Can you hear us now?
Unbelievable.
30-second delay.
Sorry,
Why
everyone.
is it discolored too? That's weird. Unbelievable. Wow. So how long was that going on?
What was the whole
Ever
game?
since we switched. Must have been.
Ay. These are the things we got to work out.
You know the audio.
Yeah, we just fixed it. We just
fixed
fixed
it.
it. How long has it been out for?
I was out there for 40 minutes trying to find where it was coming from. It's been out for
We switched from the laptop to the iPad, and I'm just working through a few things here.
To say the least.
We got two today.
I can't beat the live thing.
Yeah. Jeez. Man, oh man.
Katina looks on. He hits that one sharply to the third baseman, gobbles up the tough. And Kotinik is safe at first, hustling out of the box and down the line. Good fundamental baseball by the youngster. And that's going to bring up Jeremy Munoz. Nice to see Munoz coming into the box for the Friars. Strong right-handed hitter. Left-handed hitter for the Friars. 1-8 stands in with one away. Man on first here. That ball bounced in. Munoz takes a look at ball one.
Had to add Jeremy Munoz to the roster here. It's nice to see him hit. I heard a lot about him. I haven't had the opportunity to watch him hit maybe one time in a varsity game. Hopefully he can drive something here. But one out.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just for this game or for the doubleheader action. Hopefully we can get into one here.
That ball misses outside, and it's now 2-0.
Come on, 8. Come on, 8.
It's muted again.
But it's not.
No, it's not.
All right.
3-0 to the strong left-handed hitter, Jeremy Munoz, coming in for the Friars.
Just another base runner.
Got to believe he's got a green light here from Coach Zach White. Let's see what happens here.
No doubt. Hopefully he gives him something to hit. Jeremy gets into one here.
Man, he's taken all day.
You know, even though I'm sure he had the green light there, Randall, a lot of guys don't like the swing 3. Are we on or no?
We're on.
Okay. A lot of guys don't like
think
the
so.
swing,
Ask your sister.
swing 3. You're right.
That ball driven up into the air.
There you get down.
Center fielder coming on. Oh, and that ball is... It's caught. It's caught on a rolling kind of play there by the center fielder. Calling off the left fielder. Makes the play. And Munoz is retired. There's 2 away.
Boy, that was a big out there. 3-0
Good to
count.
see Munoz getting some hacks in here with the Friars JV team. Kotinik stays on first on the play wisely. That's going to bring up Zach Morgan. Zach Morgan last at bat. Barrel went out in the outfield for a single that scored a run. And man, he punches that one up. Oh, that is through the legs of the shortstop. And Morgan's on again. And now with 2 outs, the Friars are threatening with the top of the order coming up again in the form of Beckett Javel. And Morgan continues to find the barrel of his bat to the baseball and do wonderful things for the Friars.
Big a bat here for Javel, excuse me.
Javel.
I'm not going to get that wrong.
You don't want to get the devil call from his dad.
Yep. I don't want to get that wrong.
Or his grandma.
I think the grandma was last.
All
For a
right.
base hit here, Ryan.
Jabel.
He's going to drive him down the field.
Javel is
Let's
his
get a,
proper last
let's
name.
get a wild pitch
pronunciation.
and then a base hit. Oh, he
That
was
one
all
misses high. No, it doesn't miss high. That one's fouled back and out of
You're
play.
okay. You're okay.
That is so strange to me.
I know.
Hope we can drive something here into the outfield. Get us a run. That insurance, it's so key.
It's off again. Interesting. Time called and granted. Beckett looks in, takes that one, bounces in off a home plate. First and second with 2 outs. Excellent. 1-1 to count here to Beckett.
Excellent play there by the catcher. Excellent form. You know, keeping these guys at first and second could be critical in this game, and he wasn't taking any chances. He got his body down, textbook, blocked it with his chest.
Beckett way out in front of home plate, digs in with that back leg. Drives that one down the left field side. It's a fair ball. Fair ball.
Let's go. Come on.
And here comes Michael Kacinik and speeding around. Kluger coming in to score, and that's a 2 RBI double for Jamal Beckett.
That's what I'm talking about.
Way to go, Beckett. Barreled that one up, sends it down the line for 2 well-needed insurance runs with 2 outs. Doesn't get better than that, folks.
Right.
We're not.
Ryan, I think that was a hit we were waiting for, buddy. That was a big hit.
No, it's not. It would be green otherwise. Gio Rango steps into the batter's box for the Friars here with 2 away. Beckett on second, asks for time, granted by D. Brown, home plate umpire. That ball hit up into the air, foul and out of play down the third base line. Interesting.
Hopefully Gio can get into one here too, Ryan. Get that lead to 4. Sometimes you feel like you can use every run you can get, particularly when it's been a little bit of a tough going here for the Friars.
Rango calls time. Granted. I don't mind that, a little bit.
Yeah.
People don't like when batters call timeout, but it's their box, They feel it's taking a little too long.
A little gamesmanship.
Oh! Look out.
Right, the game's it's a level here.
Frango should reach and bring up Jimmy Benakhtar in the batter's box. That ball skips in for a ball.
Excellent take there by Gio. I think he's going to get into one here, Ryan. Drive that thing right over the left.
1-1 the count here.
Yep, 1-1 count.
Beckett on second. Rango looks in. Pitcher kicks, fires. That ball misses outside, and that's now 2-1? 3-1?
2-1.
2-1.
2-1 count here. Gio's ahead. I think he's going to get a good pitch to hit. Hopefully drive somebody to the outfield. Score Javel. Will be looking good.
Nice battle, bud.
3-1.
Oh.
Yeah, I know. Well, it doesn't happen very often, partner. You got me.
You got me. This is game 14, and I finally messed up.
That's going to bring up the left-hander Jimmy Benakhtar hitting with runners at first and second for the Friars with 2 outs. Bach is 2 for 3 today.
This is his time.
Man, they just leave that left center gap open. And that one misses high. Good take by Bach.
Zach's calling for it. What everybody else is thinking. Breaking this game open.
That ball misses low, and the runners are going to advance up 90 feet apiece. And now the Friars are in business here again, with 2 away, runners at second and third.
Base hit here would be big, right?
Bach gets on, Bastido in the on-deck circle.
Making a
9-4.
Making a 9-4 game right here. Base hit gets his 9-4 game.
Pitcher for the Spartans kicks, fires, and Bach takes that one.
Still ahead. I don't think he liked that pitch. It was a little bit on the outside corner. He wants one of those wheelhouse, which I think inner half, turn on it.
2-1 to count, 2 away. Here comes the pitch. 2-2 to count to Bach.
Those are 2 good pitches. There it is.
That ball's driven down the line, and that's going to score 1 run. And here comes Rango. That's going to be 2, and that's a 2 RBI, 2-out double for Jimmy Benakhtar. Let's go, Friars!
This is the inning we were waiting for, Ryan.
Man, and that was a wonderful at-bat by Jimmy Benakhtar to come in there with 2 outs, with 2 strikes, and push across 2 more insurance runs for the Friars. Bastido steps in for the Friars, the left-handed first baseman.
Hopefully they can keep this train going. We got a nice 9-4 lead here.
Oh, that one gets a piece of D. Brown, the home plate umpire.
Take his time. Hey. Wyatt.
We're going to miss that big strikeout punch-out call now, you know.
You want to do it out in the Hey, you want to do it on this field? Wait, you want to do it on this field? The football field? Okay. Just be a good boy for another inning, okay?
And D's going to take a few minutes here. He took that one right off the arm here.
Yeah, that one caught the meaty part of his arm.
Yeah, these umpires, they have a lot of protection on, but I think that one caught him right off the arm where you don't have a lot of protection there.
Did you ump when you were a kid?
I did not. I played the game.
Yeah, so did I. but I didn't have checks rolling in. My family didn't have checks rolling in like the Nero, so so in order to earn a living, I had umpire games. We had the big balloon. Remember the big balloon?
Oh, that ball driven deep into the air, left field. Left fielder is camping under it. He's going to put it in the leather, and that's going to be out number 3 for the Friars. But the Friars score 4 runs there in the bottom of the 6th. The score, your Friars 9, Spartans 4. We'll be back at the top of the 7th in just a couple minutes.
We use Total Control balls. Why don't you?
Season starts now. Training never ends.
Visit us at TotalControlSports.com.
Jack Fagan, number 28, the pitcher. Alan Dragus, number 12, pitcher.
Caleb Flanagan, number 3, and I play second base.
Michael Kotinek, I'm number 38, and I play outfield.
Timmy Gall, number 14, third base.
Rocco Nero, I'm number 22, and I play center field.
Zach Morgan, number 8, catcher.
Charlie Sutton, number 9, pitcher.
Elliot Bastido, first base, 27.
Will O'Keefe, number 35, catcher and infield.
Jimmy Benakhtar, number 24, third base.
Beckett Travell, number 13, right field.
25, second base. Gio Rangel.
Austin Kluger, number 1, outfield.
Jacob Camarina, numbers 34, and I'm a pitcher.
We are back for the top of the 7th. Last at bats here for the Spartans. We got a 5-run lead. Hopefully Chuck can have a nice easy inning, get us out of this, get us a W. Fires once for pitch. Kind of hit it off the end of the bat, but was able to put it in play. Lofted it right over the shortstop's head for a clean base hit. No harm there. We just got to get 3 outs. Let's go after this guy. Excellent pitch there by Chuck. Up in the zone a little bit. He swung and fouled the ball off. Another foul ball, and Chuck's had 1 and 2. He's got that off-speed pitch working real well. I had a 1-2 count. Corporate says 1-1, but we got a 1-2 count. Fires again. Excellent pitch. Excellent pitch. That's it, Chuck. That's it. Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. Good pitch. One away. As your erstwhile broadcaster is also cheering from the press box here. Oh, excellent pitch. Just missed the outside corner. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Keeps throwing it there. He'll be fine. Excellent pitch. Charlie's really doing a good job keeping the ball in the zone, going right after these hitters. Exactly what you want to do with a 5-run lead in the last inning. You don't be walking anybody. Just keep battling. We'll get 3 outs. Excellent pitch. Turn it, turn it. Oh, no. Single?
You got it, Chuck. You got it, Chuck.
Single?
All right, let's go.
Good boy.
Yeah, it's both. We return to the top of the order here. Oh, man. I messed up. I haven't subbed out the pitcher for everybody on Game Changer, so we'll have to go back and correct that. Heads up, guys. Heads up. You're okay, White. Fires once, foul ball over the center field, over the backstop. Hopefully Charlie can keep going after these guys. Live in the zone. Go after these guys right here.
Nice pitch.
Oh, man. Fires again, misses high for ball 2. We got a 2-1 count. Hopefully Chuck can break that curveball off in the zone. Get a ground ball, hopefully maybe turn a double play here. Misses again for ball 3. We got a 3-1 count. Wouldn't come too clean to him here, but you also don't want to walk anybody. Get the out at first. We need that second out with a 5-run lead. Go right after him here. Spikes it. What happened? Oh, the bat hit him. So we've developed into.
He did.
You got him, Chuck. Get a wall back.
So we've created a little bit of a situation here in the 9th inning. We're still okay because of that 5-run lead, but I'd like to stop it right here. Focus on getting that out of first base. We need that second out right here. Come on, Charlie, go after him. Fires once. Hitter number 5, Eisenson, gets around on it, fouls it down the third base line for strike 1. Chuck's got to just keep firing strikes here. Take your chances. Defense will make a play. And the pitch. Excellent pitch.
Nice pitch, Chuck.
Excellent pitch. Excellent pitch for strike 2. We got an 0-2 count. Got to stay ahead of him. Stay ahead of him. Keep working it, Chuck. Keep working it, Chuck. Right here. Left the pitch outside for ball 1. Pretty good miss. Nothing wrong with that miss. Hopefully you can get one in the zone and get this guy right here. And the pitch. Ball gets to the backstop, but with a 5-run lead, Glenbrook North, the Spartans are not taking any chances. Wisely, the runner third stays at third. You don't want to get yourself thrown out at home when your run only puts you down by 4. You need You need more base runners. You need outs to work with, and you need that run to be driven in. I'm trying to maintain the play-by-play. We got Friars again for ball 3. We got a bit of a situation developing here, Ryan. We got bases loaded, 1 out, but still a 5-run lead. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Sutton on the mound here for the Friars. Oof. 2-2 count. Let's see if he can put away this kid right here. That ball. Smoke. Nice play by Benaktar. Gets the lead runner. Nice job. And that's a beautiful play by Jimmy Benaktar. Line drive, smash, diving play. Gets the out on the advancing runner. Beautiful.
A lot of defense today, no doubt about it. Boy, what a big play by Benaktar there. Wow. You know, Ryan, we made a lot of good defensive plays today. The Spartans have too, but boy, none bigger than that. Man, we needed that. Excellent play, diving stop, and the peace of mind too. Not to try and do too much. You could try get a double play just at first.
Ball hit there. Here we go. And that one just outside. Play. All right, here we go. We go.
D. Brown is. I think he's run out of baseballs. We're top of the 7th. We have 2 outs. 9-6 lead, and I think it's time to go home. We're out of baseballs. Oh wait, we're finding some here. We're finding some baseballs. Finding some baseballs. Ryan, as soon as this game
They
ends,
better find some more. We got another game right after this. I can smell the grill down the left field line. O'Neill's on the flat top cooking burgers and dogs, thanks to the Kotinick family. And with the 0-1 count, times granted by D. Brown, the pitch to the hitter. There's 2 away here.
Timeout called. You got Wyatt Fagan warming up that arm. He's ready to play catch with his father as soon as this inning ends. Actually, he's throwing dirt on himself. Keeping his grandfather amused.
Nice job by Morgan to stop that one.
Seen some great catching in this game too, Ryan. Excellent catching in this game. Chuck's got to get 1 more out here. 1 more out. He's throwing strikes, doing what he needs to do.
Let's get him with the dirty curve here. Misses outside.
Okay, 2-1 count.
2-1 with 2 away here. Friars up 9-5 here.
Let's stop it right here. Don't want that tying run coming to the plate.
How big are those insurance runs now, partner?
Oh, you knew it. You knew it was going to happen.
That ball chopped down the third base side and foul and out of play. Benaktar giving chase.
Jimmy's all over the place over there, isn't he? Jeez.
Yeah, he's a tremendous third baseman for us, and he's been wonderful in the early goings this year. I almost got to stop saying that. We almost are halfway through the season now, just about, huh?
Yeah, we are in terms of games played. I feel like we got a little bit more time, but in terms of games played, we're getting there. This is a big week for us. We got a lot of games.
Nice job by Morgan stopping that one. Beautiful. And we got a full count here, and so this is it, right?
Come on, Chuck, no walks, no walks.
Balls, right 2 strikes, 2 outs here. Runners on first and second for the Spartans. Friars could get it done right here. Yeah. And that one gets in there for a ball. Wow. And that one even shocked the stray dog walking down the street. Bases loaded here now for the Spartans. 3-2 count misses.
Pretty critical that we get this out here. Boys need to make a play.
I'd say that was inside, I guess.
It must have been, yeah. Must have been. I would have rung him up right there.
Fans from all over the surrounding communities pouring in for this doubleheader event here at the Priory. That one hit on the ground. The shortstop Rango scoops it up, fires it across the Bastino, and that's going to do it.
Let's go.
Friars win the first one here of this doubleheader. Your final score, Friars 9 and the Spartans 5. We'll be back with the totals in just 2 minutes.